Hi, I'm Natalie with Amazing Life Transitions, and today we're going to talk about how to enjoy your retirement. Well, many of my clients tell me that they have absolutely no idea what they're going to do with their time in retirement. Their life was so tied to their work and the work that they did 9 to 5, and they had no outside hobbies or interests, so they're really unsure. So I'm here to tell you that retirement can be fun and exciting, and you do not have to be bored. So let's explore some different options. So the first thing you might want to think about is, where do you want to live? Where have you always dreamed about living? Do you want to live near your children or other family? Do you want to live overseas? Do you want to be a snowbird and live part of the year in sunny Florida or Arizona or California? These are all things to consider. And once you've decided where you want to live, then you need to plan the move and all the steps that go into that. So, assuming now that you are living where you would like to live as a retiree, I want you to think about, what have you always wanted to do but didn't because either you didn't have the time or you didn't have the money. That could be taking classes at a university, taking art classes, learning to golf, any kind of activity. What was it that your heart always said, I want to do this, but you just didn't have the time? And write that down as something to explore. Another thing that you might think about is travel. So a lot of people talk about, oh, I can't wait to retire so I can travel all over the world. Do you want to go to Europe? Do you want to do an around the world cruise? Do you want to go on safari in Africa? Maybe you want to explore the United States or your own backyard. And some other things to think about are, how often? How often do you want to travel? And also look at your budget. What does your retirement budget allow you to do? So you can plan accordingly for those amazing travel trips. Now, another thing to think about is, what activities do you do now? And how often do you do those? So maybe you play tennis once a week or you golf just on the weekend, but now that you're retired, you have that opportunity to golf 2 or 3 times or to join a tennis league. What about reading? Do you read books and magazines? Maybe you want to join a book club now that you have the time and the interaction with other people, which will keep you mentally stimulated and it'll be fun. So those are just some ideas, but if you're really stuck and you say, I just have no idea what I want to do, what would be fun, you're welcome to email me and I'll send you my fun and leisure handout, no cost. My email is natalie@amazing-transition.com. And once you've thought about all those fun and exciting trips and activities that you like to do, don't forget to think about what gives you meaning in life. So maybe you want to volunteer with kids. Maybe you want to volunteer with your church or synagogue or mosque. Something that gives you meaning and purpose, because for so many of us, our work was tied to purpose in life. And now we may have a different purpose. Maybe you want to volunteer in your community, plan activities, barbecues, fun things. Maybe you're passionate about the environment and want to work on improving the environment. There's just so many different things that might give you meaning and purpose in your life. So don't forget to explore those and incorporate those in whatever you decide to do as a retiree. And lastly, I want to talk to you about creating a routine. So when we worked, we would get up in the morning, shower, get changed, pack a lunch, get in the car, drive to work. And we were so used to having that routine and it guided us. So as a retiree, you can also create a routine that'll give you structure that you might need now that you don't have any because of work. So you might want to think about, what time do I want to wake up in the morning, and consistently stick to getting up at that time. Maybe you want to schedule your exercise. Now you have all that time and you can take care of yourself and focus on self-care. So schedule your exercise. Think about meals. Do you want to meal prep? Do you want to take cooking classes? Do you want to eat out a certain amount of times a week? These are all different things that you can explore and plan as part of your structure for the day. And also spending time with family and friends. Maybe you want to spend once a week with your girlfriends having lunch, or whatever interaction you want to have with family, with grandkids. Don't forget to include that in your routine. So I hope you found these ideas helpful. And if you'd like to work one-on-one doing some life coaching on creating your ideal life in retirement, feel free to contact me through my website, www.amazingtransition.com, and I'm happy to meet you for a free consultation.